to collect Russian stamps. I would tell you they're the most beautiful stamps made, much better looking than United States stamps. And this particular book, about 75% complete, with all the really good Russian stamps. We have airmail. It's just a beautiful Russian collection. But the main thing is they always made beautiful stamps. They commemorated everything. I think they even invented the light bulb. They show they accomplished so much. But the whole book is just full of Russian stamps. And I have quite a bit of plate blocks, almost complete, from 1935, from 1967, it goes all the way to 1971, complete of blocks of 4. Book on blocks of 4, although this is a Colombian, only 2, but it has some interesting writing on it. This book has singles and the block of 4 after it, blocks of 8s and 12s. But this happens to be a very rare collectible. And from a certain date forward, I got every one of the stamps in the blocks of 4, like these are the 50s and 40s, and this goes to 92, I believe. U.S. from 1845 to 1978, and plus back of the book. This is one of my top collections. It starts with an 1845 New York. It was only made for New York. It wasn't made for the United States, but they have a place for it. The one for United States began in 1847. That's the very first year they made it. They made stamps that went all over the country. I highlight the early ones because those are the Colombian Christopher Columbus stamps. This is one of my top U.S. collections. In it, I have an awful lot of mint, early U.S. stamps. It's pretty complete even at the beginning. And then from 1935 on, it's complete. This is a beautiful, as I say, I mark it for, that's the catalog value, is $495 for those. I think it's complete from 1935 on, just to give you an idea. In the back of this book is what we call back of the book stamps. About 200-300 of them, and they're airmail. Oh, and these are the revenue stamps. Okay, so this is my best early U.S. stamps from 1847 to 1979. There are many early, this is 1862 to 1866, and some of them are very rare and collectible. I put some prices down, you get an idea. This is my #1 collection, and if you flip through here, you see pretty complete for the early ones. Here's my Colombian Christopher Columbus, an awful lot of mint, would never use stamps, and these are more modern and it's complete. These are air stamps. This goes through 1979, I believe. This is my airmail collection. These are the first U.S. airmail stamps, all mint, complete. Here's a very unusual Graf Zeppelin stamps on an envelope. These are mint singles. And then we'll get to our blocks of 4. And you see I have a 1918. This was a mock-up of the most valuable U.S. stamp. It's upside down. Here's another early block of 4. I think my blocks of 4 are pretty complete from 1926, 1948. It's complete. Then I have sheets of airmail stamps in here, which a lot of people collect the early sheets. Some of these are blocks of 6. But in this particular album I put together, I try to pick some interesting things to put in here. These stamps were actually from his collection and certified by a company. These are autographs of his sons. I put together some pictures of them along with some interesting programs. Eventually they came out with things like that. This is just some sayings that he is famous for. This is his wife's sayings. Show you some blocks of 4s of his and sheets of his stamps. This is Brazil, a sheet of Brazil that commemorated him. Argentina and Cuba. Ecuador, Ethiopia, some beautiful Ethiopia, Greece. This is Liberia and his meeting that he had there during the war. This is Mexico and an envelope on a Mexican stamp. Monaco, Nicaragua, Paraguay,
Philippines,
El Salvador,
Marino.
Oh, San Marino is a country, yes. Turkey, they commemorated him all the way. Here's some more Nicaragua. So we go into book 2. We have Dow's, a book of a whole album on 150 photos highlighting his life. We have some coins. United States commemoratives they're called. We have, these are from his conventions, I think the first convention. And this is just something they commemorated him with. Interesting, this is a spoon that came from where he lived. Somebody absconded with it, I guess. I don't know. Here are some first day covers of United States stamps. This is a whole bunch of, I think it's El Salvador on an envelope. This is an example of about 20 books I have on plate blocks of 4. This is, I showed you some of my really good stuff. These are like duplicates, again pretty complete, from about 1935 on. Every page has got a stamp on it. It goes through 1963, and we have some extra airmail. All right, you saw my airmail book. These are just extra.